Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to show you step by step the process of using the Auto Train. We are hopping on in Lorton and off in Sanford. The Auto Train is a special Amtrak train that allows you to bring your vehicle with you. You can travel between Lorton, Virginia, near Washington, D.C., and Sanford, Florida, near Orlando. It is used most often by snowbirds, those who live in the north and travel to the south in winter to avoid the harsh winters at home. They usually spend a few months there, so they are wanting to bring their cars. The Auto Train saves the hassle of actually driving one of the busiest sections of Interstate 95. Many families also use this train for vacation travel. It's great because it goes straight through with only one stop in the middle of the night. The Auto Train is the longest passenger train in the United States. It's nearly a mile long. The train carries a maximum of 650 passengers and 350 cars. It takes it along the 855-mile journey between Virginia and Florida. The Auto Train runs once each day in each direction. On the day of your trip, you can arrive as early as 11:30 and as late as 2:30 to have your vehicle loaded onto the train. When you check your car in, you will receive a magnet with a number on it. You will also receive a paper with your car magnet number on it. You will need to know this number for when they offload the vehicle. Now keep in mind that cars are loaded as they arrive to the station, so if you do not have priority offloading, your car will be loaded in the order it arrived to the station, which means that it will also it could possibly take a little bit longer to offload on the other end. So before leaving your vehicle, be sure that you have everything that you need, because you are not going to have access to your car while it is on the train. So once your car is loaded onto the train cars, you will not see it again until you arrive on the other ends. So make sure you've got all your valuables and anything like that, but you can keep suitcases and all of that in the car because there is no checked bag service on the Auto Train. Once you drop your car off, the cars are then videotaped for insurance purposes of any damage that may be there beforehand. And before they load them onto the train cars, they make sure they have that documented. And then we actually had priority offloading, so our car was loaded in a special train car along with the other priority offloading vehicles. You can stand outside and watch as your car is being loaded, or any of the other cars if you want to see those too, but you will most likely want to have a seat inside. Once you get inside, you are going to check in at the desk. Now, this is not normal to most Amtrak train trips. You do need to check in inside because you will want to give them the number of your car so they can register that in the event that you lose the number that you were given. And you will also be able to make your dinner reservation. Because this train is so popular, they have 2 dinner seatings. And if you want your meal delivered to your room, they also have 2 different time slots that you can choose from to have your meal delivered to your room. Now, the meals are included in a sleeper car accommodation, but if you are traveling in coach, you will receive a complimentary continental type breakfast. While you are waiting, you can also walk around and explore the station area. They do have a small playground outside as well as a smoking area for those who would like to do that before boarding the train. This train does not have any smoke breaks. Now, they do have a crew change in the middle of the night where they do stop very briefly. It's a very short stop, but if you do need that, to make that stop, if you need a smoke break and you have to get off, then you make sure and let your attendant know, and they will let you know if you would be able to get off and what you need to do in order to do that. So passenger boarding is very quick and it's very easy. They do board you by the train car number that you are in, so pay attention to that on your ticket, and they'll also point that out when you check in. And there are signs as soon as you walk out from the station towards the train. You'll see these signs that have the train car numbers and which direction they're in, and they are also show the train car number and the columns right in front of the train. So it's very easy to find the train car that you are in. As with any train trip, you don't want to bring too much with you because it can be difficult to maneuver the stairs with all of your things. So make sure that you bring as little as possible. You want to leave as much as you can in your car because you'll have that when you get there. You just have one overnight, so you won't need too much with you on the train. Once you board, you can settle into your seat if you're in coach or into your room if you are in a sleeper car. Now, once everyone is on board, the train leaves pretty quickly. They don't wait around for too long. They've got everyone on board and they go ahead and take off on time as much as possible. Now, you'll get all the details of your journey from the conductor via announcements as soon as the train starts moving. You will get some interesting facts as well as the things that you need to know along the way.
The Auto Train is a non-smoking train, which does include e-cigarettes and vapors. Smoking is not permitted anywhere on the train, and that does include our restrooms and our sleeper accommodations. If you are caught smoking, we will have to stop the train, let you off, and you will have to find your own way to Sanford while we will continue on with your car. So once again, please, absolutely no smoking on board the train. All children under the age of 13 must be accompanied by an adult, and that no running is permitted on board. This is for the safety of the child, so parents of little ones, please keep an eye on your children and do not let them walk about the train by themselves. Shoes also must be worn by everyone leaving their seat or accommodation. If you do walk into a service car without your shoes, any service car, which would be the sleeper lounge, the sleeper diner, or the cafe car, please don't get upset when a crew member asks you to return to get your shoes, as it is a safety issue. At this time, we ask that you sit back and relax, or better yet, come and visit our attendant in the sleeper lounge or our attendants in the cafe car. On behalf of crew number 4, your conductors, engineers, and myself, we welcome you aboard and thank you for choosing Amtrak's Auto Train.
Your car attendant is also going to come around. They'll introduce themselves and discuss what time you want your room set up for bed, and also discuss dinner plans with you. And oftentimes we'll also take a pre-order of what you would like to eat at dinner. So you'll want to take a look at the menu that's sitting in your room, look that over, so you can choose what it is that you would like to eat. Let them know. That way they know kind of what they're going to be preparing ahead of time, which is really good, regardless if you're going to be eating in the dining room or in your room. Once dinner is served, the train really starts to calm down a bit. So everyone gets settled in, and before too long, the attendant is getting everyone's beds ready for sleep. In the morning, breakfast is first come, first serve in the dining car, or you can grab and go to the cafe car, or you can bring the food back to your room if you like. There are lots of options. You do arrive to your destination before lunchtime, so you do only get served dinner when you board the train and breakfast the next morning. So if you require more than that, you are always welcome to bring snacks or food on the train with you, or you can always purchase extra food and snacks from the cafe car. Upon arrival to your destination, everyone will get off the train and head to the station to wait for your car to be offloaded. Now, priority cars will be offloaded first and in the order that they arrive. So in the order that the numbers are. So 1, 2, 3, like that. So we wait around And actually, it happens very quickly. We purchased priority offloading and we had our car in 15 minutes after getting off the train. Now, if you're not in a hurry to leave the station, then the priority offloading is not really necessary. But if you do have a long drive ahead of you like we did, you may want to get the priority offloading, because that way you'll get your car quicker and you can take off. The regular offloading can take up to 2 hours, so you do have to be patient. Take a seat in the station and wait, listen for your car number, and everything will go smoothly. Overall, the Auto Train experience was great, and it was really easy to get from point A to point B without the hassle of actually having to drive on Interstate 95. Guys, if you have any questions about this process, feel free to leave us questions in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a like on this video, and we will see you on the rails.